Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kim and it's 2023! Happy New Year everyone! Depending on when you watch this, I hope you rang in 2023 in a fun and safe way. I stayed at home, hung out with my parents, had a bit of champagne and watched Dolly and Miley. It was a lot of fun. I felt the right call was celebrating New Year's at midnight and then promptly falling asleep. So I thought it would be fun today to do a video looking back on everything that I did in my life in 2022 and maybe talk a little bit about the hopes and dreams of 2023. So if you're into that sort of thing, please keep watching. So my 2022 started off with my resolution to get a hobby. Considering my hyperfixation on cross-stitching, I'd say I was successful in that resolution. I even opened an Etsy store and an Instagram to sell the patterns that my friend and I make together, as well as to sell the stitches. My friend makes really amazing patterns. She's super talented. So if you're interested in picking up a new hobby in 2023, consider checking out our pages. They're linked down below in the description. Speaking of my super talented friend, in February I took a trip to Vegas with her. Yes, Lissa and I went to Vegas together, and even though it is a labyrinth of huge hotels and way too much walking, it was a really fun time. We took a drive to the middle of the desert where we explored an abandoned water park. That was really cool, but it was also very terrifying for me. We also checked out Omega Mart, a horror museum, Old Vegas, and even the Hoover Dam. For my birthday in March, I went to my very first drag brunch and I loved it. It was an amazing time. My birthday is my favorite time of year, and yes, I am already planning this year's birthday. In May, Jose and I took an impromptu trip to New Orleans. That is a place where I haven't been to in a while, but I love it there so much. It's a very beautiful city with so much culture and history. We did a ghost tour, we did an above ground cemetery tour, and I obviously made sure to eat everything while I was there. I had crawfish, I had muffalettas, I had jambalaya, and obviously I had to eat the beignets at Cafe du Monde. In June, I went to my first concert since probably before the pandemic even started. Elise and I went to New Found Glory. It was a really good time. I love New Found Glory, they're hometown heroes. But because I went without a mask, I did end up getting COVID officially for the first time. Thankfully, it was a mild case, but guys, the pandemic is not over. Please wear your mask, get boosted, stay safe out there. In July, I found a new doctor for my back. He sent me to physical therapy for a month, which only made things worse. I made a video about this a couple of weeks ago, so you can check that out here. I'll link it down below. The short version is, about a year and a half ago, I pulled my back so bad that I ended up having to go to the doctor. I found out that I had a slipped disc. A year and a half later, I finally got approved for surgery. In August, I took a cross-country road trip with Elise, Ben, and 7 animals to move Elise to their new home in Oregon. It was chaotic, especially since I had pulled my back about a week prior to the trip. That made me functionally useless for most events during that trip. But we did manage to get across the country, and we didn't even lose any cats in the process. We did almost die in Missouri, though. We endured the flat, boring landscape of Kansas, the crazy, windy mountain roads of Denver, the Cheesecake Factory in Idaho, and finally we made it to Oregon, where we explored Portland, and more importantly, the Enchanted Forest. The Enchanted Forest is this adorable little roadside kitschy theme park in Oregon, and I just loved it so much. I am definitely going back the next time I visit Elise. Also in Oregon, I met up with Lissa again. She lives in Seattle, so she drove out to meet me. We went to this place called Seaside, which is obviously on the ocean, but it is this totally surreal beach with giant rocks that just makes it seem totally otherworldly. It was so gorgeous and so much fun. I loved it. In September, I met up with Alyssa one more time and we went to Dover, Delaware to catch Firefly Festival. This was this incredible festival concert where I healed my inner child by seeing some of my favorite bands. My Chemical Romance, Avril Lavigne, Cold War Kids, Bleachers, Weezer, Green Day, All Time Low, and a whole bunch of other amazing artists that played. It was such a good time. It was really amazing. Growing up, they changed my life, and to this day, I still listen to most of those artists. So it was just a great experience overall. And since we were already up in the Northeast, we decided we might as well check out Salem, Mass before it got crazy busy for Halloween. We did a ghost tour there as well. So much fun. We were also going to hang out in Boston for a couple of days, but I had to cut my trip short due to an incoming Category 5 hurricane named Ian. Thankfully, Ian didn't affect me or my family all that much, but it did devastate much of Southwest Florida, mainly Fort Myers Beach. Now, I used to live down in that area, and while all of my remaining friends there have checked in as safe, the area was absolutely devastated. Countless lives were lost due to ill prepare, and I just really hope that in the future, leadership is able to better transport people out of danger zones when hurricanes are approaching. Obviously, October brings Halloween Horror Nights, and my favorite time of the year. I'm sad because I had such big plans for uploading on this channel during spooky season, but obviously I was a little bit busy this year. Despite that, I still somehow managed to gain over 200 subscribers. It is such a crazy amount to me, so thank you to all of my new and loyal viewers. You really make my day. On October 19th, it was finally the day I went into back surgery. It was terrifying, gotta admit it, but ultimately it was the best decision. I spent 6 weeks off work recovering, which was really nice. It was a great little vacation. In those 6 weeks, I was also in one of my best friend Alyssa's weddings. It was a gorgeous ceremony, and I was so excited to see my two friends, Alyssa and Daniel, finally get married. They are so cute and so perfect together, and so congratulations to them, and thank you so much for making me a part of your day. In December, we went on our yearly trip to Tennessee for my mom's birthday. This year, my aunt and uncle joined us, and that was a big surprise for her. She did not know they were coming. She didn't even realize it was them at first. It was such a funny moment, but I'm so glad that they were able to join us. I always love going to Gatlinburg, Tennessee. I did a bunch of vlogging while we were up there, so I'm hoping that in the new year, sometime within the next couple of weeks, I'm able to post that vlog. Now we are here. The holiday season is over. I am finally back at work trying to financially recover from back surgery, vacations, and the holidays. It is kind of tough to get back into the swing of things, but I think I'm doing an okay job. As you can probably tell by all the new content on my channel, I am trying to post a lot more. Obviously, I can't make any promises if life gets busy or complicated, but I'm going to try my best to get at least one upload up a month, sometimes two. New Tasty Tuesdays, new Scaredy Cat reacts, maybe a few Florida videos thrown in the mix. I don't know what the future holds, but I am excited for it. Now, as 2022 comes to an end, I want to close out this year by saying how grateful I am. I am grateful for the year that I had, the amazing memories that I made, my successful back surgery. I'm grateful for my family for helping me through that, my incredible friendships throughout the years, and of course, I am grateful for all of you. I truly hope you all had a good 2022, and I hope 2023 is even better for all of you. Let's spend the next year meeting our goals, bettering our lives, and being kinder not only to each other, but also ourselves. If you have any New Year's resolutions, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear about your goals and aspirations for the coming year. And if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of me and my antics in 2023, please hit that subscribe button. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the new year.